What if Hollywood's most in-demand actress right now is also one headline away from a scandal? Sydney Sweeney just turned a rom-com into a $200 million global hit, followed it with a buzzy indie horror movie, and then stumbled into one of Marvel's biggest flops. That mix, that's how Hollywood makes legends, or how it breaks them. And here's the twist. The biggest red flag for her career didn't even come from a movie. It came from a pair of jeans. So, is Sydney Sweeney the next Hollywood scandal? Or is she actually playing the game smarter than anyone else? Let's break it down. Sydney's rise has been fast but steady. She went from bit parts, to Euphoria, to The White Lotus, to leading movies. Anyone But You, a rom-com most people thought would come and go, blew up online and made over $220 million worldwide. Not bad for a $25 million budget. That kind of win doesn't just make you famous, it gives you power, control over what projects you take and even produce. But that power cuts both ways. Because right after that came Madam Web. Critics roasted it, audiences ignored it, and the internet had a field day. Normally, a flop like that would sink a rising star. But Sydney treated it like a line on her resume and moved forward. Still, the joke stuck, and Madam Web became a shadow that follows her name around online. So if the flop didn't sink her, what did? Surprisingly, it was the jeans. Her American Eagle ad went viral for all the wrong reasons. A simple pun blew up into accusations, think pieces, and even political debate after a former president praised the campaign. Suddenly, a side job was bigger than her actual movies. And that's the scary part of fame now. The meme often matters more than the work. Then came the breakup headlines. Reports said she ended her engagement, all while staying locked in on set. To her credit, she kept working through it. But the internet doesn't separate the personal from the professional. Everything turns into one giant soap opera. So here's the bigger question. Where does she go from here? Picture Sydney as a driver in a candy-red speedboat, racing across a glassy lake. That boat is her career. The wake behind her? That's hype, box office wins, gossip, memes. At first, she outruns it. But the waves always bounce back. And if you circle the lake too fast, your own wake crashes into you. That's overexposure. The fix? Slow the rhythm. Space out projects. Let the water settle before revving the engine again. So, is Sydney Sweeney Hollywood's next big scandal? Honestly, no. She's not spiraling. She's stress-testing what it means to be a hyper-visible star in 2025. She's already taken a loss, bounced back with a hit, and proved she can run her own projects. The only real question is whether she paces herself or keeps lapping the lake until the waves hit harder. Because in Hollywood, it's not the storm ahead that sinks you. It's the one you create in your own wake.